It was painful though. What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Casey Space. I go by the name of Casey and welcome. Please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel. I have this thing because I haven't been sleeping. Check. Sis haven't been sleeping, but then it's not a problem. So today we're gonna be having B&G Nectar Blanc. First time having this. I love the Nectar Rose or Rosé, Nectar Rosé or Nectar Rose. This one, Nectar Blanc. I'm into sweet things, just to be quite frank. So I bought this girl there by Take a Lot, brown orchid ruby. It smells very nice. The outer part is very nice, you know. Just look at this. This is the reason why I bought it. Just look at the detailing, guys. It's giving expensive. It is very nice. And guys, please don't be like, she's always showing us perfumes. Let me tell you something. I'm obsessed with colognes, perfumes, anything that smells nice. I'm very obsessed. You see by the title of the video, I'm gonna be doing a story time about breastfeeding. What happened after getting my baby, breastfeeding and stitches. Then I'll add some of the things along. So yeah guys, so I came back from the hospital. I had to go home so that my parents could take good care of me and teach me how to literally take good care of a baby. So Fede, that's what happened. I went home, my husband took me home. So when we got home, my parents decided that I'm gonna use their bedroom so that I can sleep with my mom. Guys, the stitches I was bleeding when I got home. I was bleeding, so I had to change my pad. Mind you, after getting a baby, you bleed abnormally. I was in pain. I was in so much pain. So I had to sleep in my dad's bedroom. So when I got home, that's the first thing that I did. I wanted to go to the bedroom. I couldn't sit on the sofa. I was not comfortable. I just wanted to lay down. Fine, I got to the bedroom. It's a queen-sized bed. I couldn't climb. Like, I couldn't get on top of the bed because I couldn't open my legs. Guys, I tried. I endured. I did. It was painful though. They brought the baby. I was breastfeeding. My breasts were big. Like they were very big. First 3 days were very simple. That dried up skin that's just on top of the nipple that I could remove. Like I kept on removing it. So I didn't have nipple cream as yet. My nipples were like they were so painful. And my baby eats, guys. This girl eats. She's only 3 months now, but she's like, even at the clinic they say that I give her bab or I give her porridge, and I'm just like, no, I've never, and I would never. She's so young for me to do that. So they no. This girl at 10 weeks, she was weighing 6.7. How? 10 weeks? Because my nipples were screaming. I was always screaming. I would scream. I scream every day, Kaisanas. I scream every day because I would even cry, guys. It got to a point where, you know what, when I would put the nipple inside of her mouth and she latches on, the moment she does that, my eyes would just be teary because it's a very excruciating pain. It's excruciating. I don't even know how to explain it. It's very painful, guys. Breastfeeding is very painful. Hey? And people post there by TikTok smiling. Another TikTok girl is, if I catch you smiling while breastfeeding. But to be quite honest, it is very beautiful. Like, oh, I would cry, guys. I would cry. Yeah, even crying is an understatement. I would bawl. A week or 2 weeks down the line, I asked my husband to buy me nipple cream. So he did. It was not making any difference, to be honest. It was not making any difference, but okay, it was, because I would put it on my nipple. Those black, that dead skin, yeah, I get it, it becomes black. It was removing itself. That's the only thing it did for me. Other than that, it was still painful when she latched on. It was, you know what, it was excruciating. Then 3rd week, it was in the morning and I was trying to pump. I was also pumping. I had so much milk. I'll show you here. I had so much milk. So I was pumping. I had so much milk, but that day when I was pumping, there was no milk. Yeah. And my baby eats a lot. Like, she loves food, you know. So I started considering formula, because in the morning that day, that's what happened. And then I noticed that when I was pumping, my nipple were bleeding on top, bleeding. It was so painful. Then I looked at the other side. I was like, because I put both pumps value to pump once. Then asked my husband to buy us lactogen formula 0 to 6 months, and I've been mixed feeding since then. She's so big. She's so big, because sometimes at night I'd be lazy to warm the bottle, you know. So I would just been drinking formula. I'll put a picture here so that you guys can see how big the girl is. She's so big. She is so big. For a 3-month-old, she's not even 3 months yet. Yeah. She isn't 3 months yet, but she's so big. Yeah, she's so big. Stitches. So they stitched me, right? But my stitches were not that bad, ne? Even the nurse said, I don't know if she was lying to me or what, but then she did stitch me and it was painful, really. I felt everything. I felt the needle. If you don't know that, just watch my previous video. You'll see I explained everything on how they stitched me. So when I got home, they instructed me to sit on boiled water that has rough salt. So that's exactly what I did, and I did that for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks and my stitches were gone. Only 1 stitch was left. On the 3rd week, everything was gone. So it only took 3 weeks for me. Don't compare your progress or your process with anyone else's, because you're gonna stress yourself. Had my periods from last month, from September, and in September I didn't have period pains. I am a soldier of period pains, guys. Period pains kill me. I die the day I get my periods. I die because of period pains. But September, I got my periods for the first time after having a baby. It was my normal cycle. It took 6 days. I take 6 days then. It took 6 days. I didn't have period pains, but I got my periods Oh, I started my periods in August. September I got them again. Period pains came, but they were not that bad. They were honestly not that bad. So I don't know if pregnancy helped me, but I'll be the judge by the end of the year. Like, I would know that whether my period pains are just belittled or they normal, because they were not bad. Shame, let me tell the honest truth. In September they were not bad, but in August I didn't feel anything. I just saw blood and I just, kept it going. So yeah, guys, that's all I wanted to share, guys. I'm still traumatized. I don't think if I have my second child I would go through that. I don't want to breastfeed anymore. Okay, now I do breastfeed her because it's simple, but I don't want to breastfeed only. Like, my second baby, she or he is not going to breastfeed from day one till no ways, from day one they're gonna mix feed. That's how my baby is growing. She's healthy, she's beautiful, she's she's doing both actually, and she's doing both very well. So highly recommend breastfeeding though, because it's highly recommended by everyone. They say that kids that breastfeed, they become healthy. But guys, please do what works for you. Please just do what works for you. There's so many kids that are growing without even tasting breast milk, not knowing what breast milk tastes like, and they're growing well. They don't have any complications. So do not listen to what's said on the outside and put pressure on yourself only because that's what's said. No, do what works for you. Do what makes you happy. At the end of the day, it's your mental health, it's your body. You make the decisions. It's all about you. You. Everything that makes you happy, just do it. See, if that's not what you want, don't do it. Don't do it. And don't feel bad and be like, oh, my baby, the bond. You can bond. Skin to skin is still bonding. Just be naked, undress her, go in the shower, warm water, and just bond with your baby. There's so many ways to bond with your baby. We sleep nose to nose, and I think I messed up because this girl does not want to stop that. It is so hard for her to sleep without us starting with that, because in most cases I would sleep nose to nose with her, then I put her in a bassinet. But I love that it's our bonding type of situation. I love that, like, nose to nose. Love it, highly recommend. But all I wanted to say, guys, is that if you're planning to have a baby, if you don't, or if you do have a baby, you're not forced to breastfeed. There's a time when I was at clinic, and it so happened that nurses talk too much, guys, and sometimes we try to respect them because they're older than us. In most cases they're older than us, and we try to keep our cool and just laugh at everything they say. But sometimes they overstep boundaries to a point where they just make you feel uncomfortable, and you'd be like, oh hell no, ma'am, that's not what you're gonna do, please. So there was this time, my baby was 10 weeks, so I went there. Obviously she'll ask you questions like, is her poop still yellow and green? What do you feed her? So she asked me what I feed her. Oh, she started complimenting her. Oh, she's so big, that's so nice. Do you feed her pop? Oh, she's so cute. What. And then she was like, you only breastfeed, ne? I was like, no, I'm mixed feeding. And she was like, why? No, don't mix feed, you should. I was like, no, ma'am, it's my choice. You can't tell me what to do though, because she's fine and you just complimented her. Why would you say, why am I mixed feeding? I should stop that. It's what's working for me. She was like, no, don't have an attitude, I'm just saying breast milk. And I was like, no, I do know breast milk is important, but It's not like I'm not giving her at all. And if I didn't want to do that, I could still do that. But then I want to do that because I want to bond with my baby, and I know how important breast milk is. But you can't go out of your way to tell me what to do with my body, or how to raise my kid, how to do this, how to do. You cannot do that. You doing your job, just stick to your job, please. And she was like, no, you don't have to have an attitude. I was just saying that you should just stop with feeding her formula and just give her breast milk so that she can be fine. And I was like, she's fine, she's 100% fine. Thank you. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoy the video. That's all that I needed to talk about. Just stay blessed and do comment on the video, guys. Please do comment, like, subscribe. Tell your chomies to subscribe. Tell them I'm fun. Ne? Have a good day, have a good night, have a good evening, have a good morning. I don't know when you're gonna watch this, but have that. Bye.